Hi, I'm an Australian living here in Belarus, and I want to tell you 4 things that you must bring with you if you're coming to Belarus. And the first thing is really, really important, and it might surprise you, but you need to bring your manners. Belarus is a very, very civil place. People are very, very polite to each other. There's a lot of different kinds of etiquette here that you really need to be adhering to. Now, once you tune into this, you'll find that it's a very, very pleasant place to live. But don't come here thinking that it's a wild and unruly country, because anything but that. It's very refined, very European, and again, people here are very polite and civil. You need to do the same thing. Second thing to bring are some US dollars, because some people, some landlords, my university, all of a sudden say, I only want US dollars, yeah, and you never know what might happen. So it's good to have a little stash there of some USD for emergencies, for any problems, and little things just kind of pop up, little random costs, anything that you want to have done with the government, for example. There tends to be some kind of fee attached, so you want to come here with a little bit of a buffer in terms of USA dollars. Third thing you want to bring here are fairly updated electrical stuff. Yep. If you're ready for an upgrade for your phone, it's probably a good time before you come here. You need a new laptop, etc., etc. You need some accessories. Bring them all with you, because the import situation here is a bit funny. You will find that things like phones and laptops, they do tend to be quite pricey as well, quite expensive at the moment. So you should be aware of this. And again, whatever accessories, things like pods or this kind of stuff, bring them with you. Don't think you'll buy them here just the same at home, or maybe even at more of a discount, because it won't be. It'll probably be more expensive here. Finally, I would bring your own income sources. Bring your own savings, passive income, online income, whatever it is. Jobs here in general are not going to pay huge amounts. Your options here, if you want to earn more than maybe $700 or $800 per month clear, your options here essentially are IT. You must get into IT. If you're a programmer, you can actually get a job that actually pays kind of okay. Actually pretty well. You can do pretty well here if you're in IT. Otherwise, you can consider teaching English on some level. Teaching English is pretty boring after a while. I mean, it's not bad for a little bit, but you don't want to be stuck teaching English full-time for years. No offense if you do, but it's pretty bloody boring. So, there's options there though, like the market rate for one-on-one tutoring is around $20 US. There's no end of demand for this. You can even get people in groups, maybe get 3 people to pay $10 each for an hour and have 3 of them at the same time and kind of practice conversation. You can start this kind of a business up, but the income's kind of limited. Yeah, and you got to work for it, and you got to teach English constantly for it as well. So it's not that desirable. The other option, of course, is to start a business here, and there's a lot of opportunities here. Like that's probably a good option. So you're looking at IT, teaching English, or some kind of business for yourself. So your options are somewhat limited. So really, you need to be thinking about having your own income sources, reliable income sources that can support you while you're here.